What direction do you think artificial intelligence is going in? Do you think it's positive or negative, and why?
I think it's going in a positive direction. I think it's been given a bad reputation because of all these movies like Terminator and everything about saying that it's going to take over the world. But I think AI could provide a really good standpoint in like political and medical issues from like a more logical area.
So I think we're going in a good path when it comes to like our AI intelligence. Take Siri for an example. It's a good example, and I feel like it mostly depends on the people's codings. I feel like people shape out AI and robots to be like, oh, once they get too advanced, they're gonna really take over the world and that. And I don't know if that is true, depending on what we make. But I feel like it depends on what the person who codes it makes it, happen. Let's say the Tesla car, how it can drive itself and basically steer itself. That's a really good step into the future of what we can do and what's possible with the technology we have. So I feel like we're going in a good step, but it depends how we work with it.
Negative. 'Cause it's just gonna get so advanced to where you can't stop it.
Okay.
It's gonna start thinking for itself.
Can you elaborate? No?
Not really, no.
Alright, that's fine.
I believe negative because the way these AI are learning is actually scary, in my opinion.
I mean, like, it's going in a sort of good direction. It's just, you gotta think of the bad things, because, like, when you're making these, and you slip up once, something terrible can actually happen. As he said, it's terrifying.
Yeah,
Like,
pretty
I
crazy.
believe we're just okay where we're at. We can have advanced stuff, just nothing AI,
But
We don't need to go as far as to be lazy and have AI do stuff for us.
Okay. I see that, but why stop here? Why not see what the human race can really do with artificial intelligence?
Life feels fine this way. We don't
But why
need
not
to
go
constantly progress more.
Why not?
Like I said, we don't need AI control. We can create further stuff. We can progress. It's just, we just don't need AI stuff to do all this stuff for us.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Awesome. Yeah.
I think it would be good and bad because the good part of it is that life would become easier for humans and overall it would help us improve our lifestyle and just better our ways. But at the same time, we would become too reliant on it to the point where we couldn't go without it, which would become a problem. Jobs would be taken. People would be ran out of their homes. They wouldn't be able to feed their family.
I think it'd be bad because if people didn't have jobs, they would get fat, and then would just die.
I agree with H-Trump. It could be both a good thing and a bad thing for the same reasons. People being run out of their jobs in their homes and become too reliant on it.
I think it's a bad thing because when they gain sentience, they're coming after us. It's already happened in China. They made 3 robots. They turned on when they were not supposed to turn on, and they killed their scientist.
Oh,
It is whack.
that's
Also,
bonkers.
at a certain point, they had 2 robots talk to each other, and then eventually they kept on talking for so long, they got to the point where they made their own language so humans couldn't understand them, so they could talk in code to each other. That's scary.
I saw that somewhere.
That's
somewhere.
scary.
What if AI can increase medical, medicine and stuff? What if that gets heightened and people live longer?
I don't think it would make people obese. I guarantee the same people that are obese now would be even more because of the fact that they would just rely on all technology and they wouldn't do anything. But the people that actually look after their own health and try to make sure they don't get that, even if they don't have jobs and technology helps them, they won't become obese. They're not gonna pull a Wall-E where everyone's sitting in those floating chairs just being fat. That's not gonna happen. No one loves that. Everyone wants to be able to do their own things.
Yeah, but I think people rely too heavily on it and just take too many risks.
People already do. Phones.
Yeah.
It'll probably be maybe a little bit worse. Everyone will rely on the robots, but no one's gonna if you have the correct amount. If you're not fat right now, you're probably not gonna be overly obese later. If you lived in that time, you probably won't be overly obese at all. You may use the robots a lot, like you use your phone, but you won't. It won't get to a point where you can't walk or anything. People who are obese like that now will be obese then, and people who are skinny or work out a lot will still do the same stuff then. It won't change. There's no, it won't just immediately change because everyone else just has robots.